Welcome back to Road Rush, the channel where speed, style, and real road attitude come together. Today we're talking about something that has quietly started shaking the automotive world, something people are whispering about in garages, online forums, and late-night road trips. The name is Rassain NovaX 2026, and trust me, this machine is not here to play safe. It's here to challenge everything you thought you knew about performance, design, and everyday road dominance. The first impression of the Rassain NovaX is honestly shocking. One look at it and you can tell this vehicle was designed by people who hate boring lines and soft curves. The body feels aggressive, sharp, and purposeful, like it's always ready to launch forward even when standing still. The front profile looks angry in the best way possible, with a bold stance that demands attention on highways and city streets alike. This is not the kind of ride that blends into traffic. This is the kind of ride that becomes the traffic. As you move around the NovaX, you start noticing the small details that separate it from ordinary machines. The aerodynamic flow isn't just for looks, it's clearly engineered for high-speed stability and reduced drag. Every angle seems intentional, every curve calculated. Whether you're parked under city lights or racing through open roads, the NovaX carries a presence that makes people stop and stare. For Road Rush fans, this is exactly the kind of design that screams attitude. Now let's talk about what really matters to speed lovers: performance. The 2026 Rassain NovaX comes with a powertrain that feels brutally honest. Press the accelerator, and there's no hesitation, no lazy response. Power delivery is smooth but aggressive, pushing you back and reminding you that this machine was built for thrill seekers. Acceleration feels sharp, especially in the mid-range, which makes overtaking on highways effortless and fun. What's impressive is how the NovaX balances raw power with control. At high speeds, the vehicle remains planted, confident, and predictable. There's no nervous shaking, no unstable feeling that makes you second-guess your decisions. This kind of stability is what separates serious road machines from just fast-looking toys. Whether you're cruising or pushing limits, the NovaX gives you confidence. Handling is another strong point. Steering feels tight and responsive, allowing you to take corners with precision. On winding roads, the NovaX feels alive, almost communicating with the driver through the steering wheel. You feel connected to the road, not disconnected by artificial feedback. For people who love real driving experience, this is a huge win. Suspension tuning deserves special mention. It manages to stay comfortable on rough city roads while remaining firm enough for aggressive driving. Speed breakers, uneven patches, and long highway stretches are handled without drama. This means you don't have to sacrifice comfort just to enjoy performance, something many high-powered machines fail to achieve. Inside the Rassain NovaX, the story continues. The cabin feels modern, sporty, and focused on the driver. The layout is clean, intuitive, and free from unnecessary distractions. Materials feel premium, with a mix of soft-touch surfaces and solid build quality that gives a sense of durability. This is not a fragile luxury interior, it's a cockpit designed for real-world use. The driving position is spot on. You sit low enough to feel sporty but not so low that daily driving becomes uncomfortable. Visibility is surprisingly good, making city driving and highway cruising stress-free. Controls are placed where you expect them to be, and everything feels natural after just a few minutes behind the wheel. Technology in the NovaX feels purposeful rather than flashy. The digital display provides clear information without overwhelming the driver. Navigation, driving modes, and performance data are easy to access, allowing you to focus on the road. Connectivity features work smoothly, making long drives more enjoyable without becoming distracting. Sound is another area where the NovaX shines. The engine note is deep and satisfying, especially when pushed hard. It's not overly loud or artificial, but it has enough character to make every acceleration feel special. For enthusiasts, this kind of sound matters. It creates an emotional connection between the driver and the machine. Fuel efficiency might not be the first thing performance lovers think about, but the NovaX does a respectable job here. For a machine with this level of power, it manages consumption intelligently, especially during steady highway cruising. This makes it more practical for daily use, not just weekend fun. Safety hasn't been ignored either. The NovaX comes equipped with modern safety systems that work quietly in the background. Stability control, braking assistance, and driver aids are tuned to support performance driving rather than restrict it. You feel protected without feeling controlled, which is exactly how it should be. On real roads, the Rassain NovaX truly comes alive. City driving feels smooth and controlled, while highways allow it to stretch its legs and show its true character. Overtakes feel effortless, and long drives feel less tiring thanks to good ergonomics and ride comfort. This dual personality is what makes the NovaX special. It's not just a weekend warrior, it's a machine you can live with. For road rush viewers who care about value, the NovaX offers something interesting. It delivers performance, design, and technology without feeling overpriced for what it offers. You're not just paying for a badge or hype, you're paying for real engineering and real driving pleasure. Another thing worth mentioning is how the NovaX fits into modern road culture. It looks futuristic without feeling weird or overdone. It feels aggressive without being childish. This balance makes it appealing to a wide range of drivers, from young enthusiasts to experienced road lovers who want something fresh. Maintenance and reliability also seem promising based on early impressions. The build quality suggests durability, and the mechanical components feel well engineered. This is important because real road machines are meant to be driven hard, not just admired. The Rassain NovaX 2026 isn't trying to copy anyone. It has its own identity, its own attitude, and its own way of delivering excitement. In a market full of safe and predictable designs, the NovaX feels like a bold move, and bold moves are what change the game. For those who love speed, control, and style, this machine checks a lot of boxes. It gives you excitement without sacrificing comfort, performance without losing practicality, and design without losing purpose. That combination is rare. As we always say on Road Rush, a true road machine isn't just about numbers on paper. It's about how it makes you feel when you turn the key, hit the accelerator, and disappear into the road ahead. The Rassain NovaX delivers that feeling in a strong, confident way. If you're someone who believes driving should be an experience, not just transportation, the NovaX deserves your attention. It represents a future where performance and everyday usability can exist together without compromise. So that's our deep road style take on the 2026 Rassain NovaX. If you enjoyed this kind of detailed, real talk review, make sure to stay connected with Road Rush. The road never sleeps, and neither does our passion for machines that move the soul.